Good morning and welcome to America's Home Cooking. I'm making some muffins. I haven't decided the name on them yet, so I can't give you the name of what I'm doing. But I'm taking a basic recipe. I'm going to add 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. I get like that sometimes. So I'll take this basic recipe and change it. Why did I do that? Let's see. Take a 1/2 cup back. We want 1 cup of all-purpose flour. Have to think about what I'm doing. And 1/2 cup of whole wheat. So it's 1 cup of all-purpose and 1/2 cup of whole wheat. I'll finish this one up. That's a tablespoon. I can't leave this book over there. A third of wheat bran. No, I'm using wheat bran this time. 1/3 of a cup of wheat bran. See, bran has the outer husk, but really doesn't have all the B vitamins. It's that wheat germ we need. 1/4 of a cup of sugar. Let me see what I have here. Let's see if I have a 1/4. Yep. Just I'm making sure I go right down the line and get the basics in. 1/4 of a cup of light brown sugar. I'm not using dark because of the fruit that I'm putting into it, so I'm going to use the light. Okay, we got that. We need 2 tablespoons of wheat germ. They don't always have the raw wheat germ, so I have to use toasted. Stores are getting picky about a few things and making it difficult for people who like to cook with different things. Cinnamon. Oh, I forgot that completely. I've been using so much cinnamon yesterday. I'm sure those of you who follow me are very well aware that I was pulling out a lot of cinnamon yesterday. You need 2 teaspoons. I have to see if I have an extra bottle on hand. I have not gone through my seasonings yet. 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Where did I put it? Here it is. So now I'm going to have to go through my seasonings to make sure that I have everything that I need to carry me through the winter. All right, for those of you who are using regular baking powder, you're going to have to add 1 teaspoon of baking soda. I make my own baking powder, so I do not have to worry about that. All right, you need a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. All right, now that we've put everything in a bowl, you see you didn't have to see me put it in a bowl, it's all here. I'm going to mix it up because of the brown sugar If you don't mix it up, it'll lump. So I just use my hand. I did not get that out. Boy, I am really doing. Okay, I need to chop some nuts. You need 2/3 of a cup of nuts. Another third here. I'm using walnuts. You can use pecans because I know pecans go well with dates. Okay, that's 2/3. If you're keeping up with me, you know I was chopping this morning. Onions, making mustard. I think the oven's 400 again. I remember. $400 for your oven. You see I have my yeast out. I have to feed it and get other things going. I love this basic recipe because it really has a lot of nutrition in it. The way I like it. I changed some of it around. And don't worry, I bought frozen peaches to make those peach muffins I promised you. I have a lot of things to make. You're going to add 1/3 of a cup of coconut, sweetened coconut. Okay, we're mixing it up as we add everything. Yes, I have canning jars and I put the dry fruit in it to make sure. Stays fresh, and then that way once they're sealed up in the jar, just put them in a dark spot and they're fine. I also have to get bread started today. And doing wash, so I'm pretty busy today. I'm supposed to clean the fence up of those weeds that I sprayed. So you can see these are going to be loaded with a lot of fruit and nuts in them. Glass of milk and this for breakfast, your family would not be upset. I'm actually adding a whole cup of the dates in. So I'm putting actually a lot into these. Since I cook, I snack. Alright. Mix them up. Make sure they're coated. Make sure you break the dates up so they get coated and you don't end up with a clump of them. So now you have the dates, the nuts, and the coconut in there. I think I'm done. I will be right back. Okay, 2 eggs. There, you should be fine there. I'm using corn oil, but use a light oil, like if you want corn, saffron, an all blend, as long as it doesn't have oil in it, sunflower, but you want a light oil for these. So you don't want it to really interfere with the rest of the flavors. So we need I'm using corn, I can get away with it, so you need 1/3 of a cup. Add it into your eggs. That might discard too high, so I have to use it today, but you can use sour cream. I just have to stir this up. This will give me my sour taste. Plus I get the cultures and stuff from this, so I'm not upset about using it. Okay. Oil there. Alright. What else do I need in here? So you can use buttermilk or yogurt or sour cream. Anything in the sour department like that you could get away with. I just happen to use my discard. Now remember, the trick to this is not to mix it all the way. Now you're going to make a well in the middle of this. I don't even know if these things are going to rise, so I do have a lot in here, but we'll find out. Now remember, hold your fork like this so you can aerate it and blend it completely up. That way you don't have to use a whisk. This one didn't take this one. That's right, that's the other recipe I have. Basic recipe. Now, if this is not enough for my muffins, I am going to have to add more. I don't know yet. Okay. See, it's not mixed all the way. That's very important. I keep showing you that. So when you go to make muffins for your family, they're like little cakes and you really do them up. Instead of making cupcakes, you make these and you make them nutritious. They'll be very, very happy with you. A lot of women don't realize how badly their family would like them to cook. Your husband would really like that, you know, be able to come home and his wife has made something that she has made and not warmed up the children. And they're your biggest chore. I mean, they will tell everybody, my mother, you know, been there, so I know. Children get very proud when their mothers go out and make something from scratch. There is such a pride in them instead of them buying, oh sure, anybody can go and buy it. But when the mother of the house makes something from scratch. I mean, when my father barbecued or worked the grill, my daddy, when mama does it, my mommy, you know, it's right there. Children want their parents. You know, they want something that you make from your hands. They always do, but they'll say, it's okay, dinner's all right. But that's not what they want. They want it from your hands, your work, your struggles to make it. It's just like you can buy clothes. But my God, when you make it for them, that is like another whole thing. You do not believe. Children are like, my mommy made this. Yeah. Children will fight if you destroy something their parents have made for them. Buying it doesn't cut it. Never will. And someday, society will learn. This makes 12. Just getting the last of it out. That little bit of flour didn't mix. The simple thing is making biscuits. You made these? You made them, Mommy? Yes, I did. They'll watch you. They'll want to see you do it. Now these are going to cook, I think, if I remember, 20 minutes, but we'll find out. Turn the page and let's see. Just about 20 minutes, so do check them, you know. And I am going to clean another mess up that I made. And I'll see you when they're done. Here they are. I've got to figure out a name for them. I'm gonna let them sit for about 5 minutes and cool. Right now I've got to get my bread going, so I'll see you.